my screen?
Yeah, we can see it.
Yes, we see it.
So much. So today, our lesson is not going to be long, but I try to give you the best content which maybe you may need in your daily conversation. So I started to list a list of proposition which we called prepositioje in Esperanto. So this is the list of preposition which we have in Esperanto, and which also may help us to make some sentences. So when I list one, I will try also to make a sentence so that you can hear or you can just identify. For example, in our list, we have which shows a direction. So it's a preposition which we use to show a direction. For example, I can say, mi iras alla lernejo. Mi iras alla lernejo. I am going at, or I am going to. I'm going to school. I'm going at school. So those al, it shows a direction of where we are going. So if you are using al, remember that the person whom you are speaking to, you are giving him a message that it's a direction that you are taking. Anstatau, instead of, instead of. Maybe I can say it, anstatau vi, venis la patro. Instead of you, came your father. Instead of you, or instead of this, I took this. Anstatau citiu, mi prenis tiu. So you can see that anstatau is instead of. So I just keep the meaning in English so that you can hear, or you can just understand deeply what the meaning, because as you know that a preposition is a part of, it play a huge role when you are just formulating your sentence. We have antau. Antau is before or in front of. I can say that la kato sidas antau la pordo. La kato sidas antau la pordo. La kato is a cat. A cat is sitting before or in front of the door. La kato sidas antau la pordo. Apude is next to. Apude. Kiu sidas apude la pordo. Who is sitting next to the door? Kiu sidas. Sidi is the verb to sit. Kiu sidas apude la pordo. Da. Da is off. We normally use da when you want to mean the quantity. For example, when I say kiom da, mono vi havas. Kiom da mono vi havas. How much money you have? Kiom da mono do you have? Kiom da mono vi havas. De, of, or from. Mi venas de la preĝejo. I came from the church. Mi venas el vendejo. Mi venas de vendejo. So you can see that vendejo is a church. Vendejo is a market. I can say that I came from de. Dum is during. Dum la vojaĝo mi vidis la zebron. Dum la vojaĝo mi vidis la zebron. During the travel, I saw a zebra. Dum is during. Ekde, since. Ekde mia infaneco, mi ciam havis apetiton. Ekde mia infaneco, mi ciam havis apetiton. Since I was, since my childhood, I always had an appetite. So you can say, ekde, it is a beginning, since. Exter, outside of. You can make a sentence with exter. Mi rigardas exter la fenestro. I'm watching outside of the window. El. When you say al, the first preposition, we are indicating the direction. And then now, when you say el, it is the same direction, but now this is an opposition. The first one was to go, and the second one is to come back. When you say el, mi venas el vendejo. I came from. So here they might play the same role as they, but we often use el when we mean the direction also, but this one is in opposition. We do in opposition. The first one was to go al, to, and this one is from. En is in, and I can say in the house. En la domo. Inter is between. Inter du oculoi, between two eyes. Ye, we normally use ye when I can say when we want to mean with, in, or off. I can say ye kioma horo vivenas. Ye kioma horo vivenas. In what time are you coming? Ye kioma horo vivenas. In what time are you coming? We also have kontrau, against. Tiu ĉi agmaniero estas kontraŭ la leĝo. This habit is against the policy. Kontraŭ, against. Krom is beside. Kun is with. Mi vojaĝos kun mia amiko. I will travel with my friend. Laŭ is according to. Laŭ via diro, mi ne havas nenion aldoni. According to what you said, I have nothing to add. Laŭ, according. Per, by means of. Per aviadilo, vi atingos frue. With flight, you will arrive early. For is for. Post is after, and the pri is about. Ni parolis pri la machon. We spoke about the soccer. Pro is because. So we have also conjunctions. I didn't also forget about conjunction. If you see I'm giving you these guys, it's because we are now in good hands where we can just start making our own sentences, because I'm sure that we have seen the preposition, we have seen the word, the times, we have seen also some verbs and the preposition. So now we are seeing the conjunction which may be required during our sentences which we were just building. So for conjunction, we have au, or, kai is and, k, that, kivankam, although, nek is neither, all, then, se is if, se there is but, char because or for. Me au vi, me or you, kai is and, vi kai la patro, you and the father. K, vi diras que vi venas. You say that you are coming. Kvankam vi ne venis. You say that you are coming, although you didn't come. Nek, nek me, nek vi. Neither me nor you. Mi estas pli rapida ol vi. I am faster than you. Se vi bezonas min, vi vokus min. If you need me, you will call me. Said, but. Char, mi manjas, char mi havas appetiton. I eat because I have an appetite. So you can see here we have some conjunctions which also are very important in Esperanto during our sentences. Can proceed. So we have also some prefixes here, which we call prefixoi in Esperanto. So I try to enumerate all the prefixes we have so that we may choose which one you may need during your sentence building. For example, we have this. Our first prefix is this. This is, in English, we can say dispersal or breaking up. For example, when you see down, I have taken also some examples. So, for example, this, we have the verb kuri. Kuri is to run. But if you say diskuri in Esperanto, so when you say this, and I say diskuri, in Esperanto, you say kuri for en malsanmai directoi. So it's because this, you are running, but people are running in different directions. When you say diskuri, so they are running in different direction. Someone maybe is running on the left, and another one is running on the right. So when you say diskuri, is to do something in a different direction. So ek, the second is ek. Ek means beginning of an action. For example, when I say labori, labori is to work. But when you say to start your work, I can say ek labori. Ek labori. Ek labori, it means it's the starting of an action. So you are starting to work, I can say ek labori. But if I say I'm starting to sleep, I can say ek dormi. It's where you sleep, you arrive on your bed and you start sleeping. You can say ek dormi. So when I say maybe miss, there is also miss. When you say miss, and you add it's a prefix, and you add it, it means that you are making an error. For example, you say calculi. Calculi is to calculate. But if you calculate and they make a mistake, you can say miscalculi. Or I can say comprehend is to understand. But if I didn't understand you, I can say miscomprendi. I didn't understand. Maybe it's something that you didn't understand. You can say miscomprend. But if you say people didn't understand each other, I can say es miscompreno. So there, maybe you said this and they understand as they want. So there was some misunderstanding. So it may be, it's an action which maybe shows that there is a mistake inside. And the gay, when you say gay, it's patterning about of both sexes. So when you say gay, where you are merging, you are putting two sexes together. You take a male and you take a female, you put them together, you can say gay. So for example, patro. Patro is father. And they say, if I say mother, patrino, it's father is patro and the mother is patrino. But if I want to say parent, I can say ge patroi. So there I put together the same different sexes. So patroe kai patrino, de comuna infanoi, with the same kids. So where you can say gay, it means I'm putting together the same gender. And when I say mal, a prefixo mal it means also opposite. And for example, I can say bona. Bona is good. But if something is wrong or it's bad, I can say malbona. Malbona. So if you add mal, it means it is on a position. Re. Re is again, or to redo something. For example, I can say veni. Veni is to come. But to come back again, I can say reveni. I came and I came once again. There I can say reveni. Redoni. Doni, there is doni to give. But to give once again is to redoni. Saluti is to greet. But if you see to greet again is to resaluti. You can hear that Esperanto how much is making life easy. We have also, this one was prefixoi. We also have some suffixoi. The difference between prefixo, pre is because they start, but suffixo, they end. Okay? For example, the first one is air. Air. The first one is air. It means fragment, small piece, or a particle. So for example, I say sablo. Sablo is sand. Sablo is sand. But the small particle of sand is what we call sablero. 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 It means it's small particle of what? Of sand. Okay? Estre. Chief. When you want to mean if you want to mean a chief, you need to use estre as a suffixo. For example, I can say shipo. Shipo is a sheep. But shipestro is the chief of the sheep. If I can say pastro, I can say maybe lerneio. Lerneio is a class. But the headmaster is called lerneiestro. Lerneiestro is headmaster. So when you add estro, you mean the principal or the chief of that location. Et is small. We use suffix est when we want to mean a small thing. For example, domo. Domo is a house, but a small house is called dometo. Dometo, it is a small house. So when you say ig, it cause something. So for example, when I say Accra and Akrigi, Akra akrigi. So it means that it's agitiel. It means maybe to feel as. It's another feeling. Before you were feeling, you had the feeling, but if you add ig, the feeling was added. It shows that maybe there is an added value of the feelings in. Beligi, you were Bella. Bella, you were good. You were beautiful. But Beligi, you are putting something to be beautiful. Ig, you are rounding. You are making it better. Il, we use the suffix il when maybe you want to mean a tool. Kudri, for example, kudri is maybe to do what? To put it is to put maybe your clothes to the tailor. I don't know how we say to the action of telling a clothes. But if you say kudrilo is a machine which used to tell to sew. Yeah, I can say maybe to sew a clothes. Kudri is to sew, but kudrilo is a machine, a sewer. So the suffix in, it means a female. It mean female. For example, when I can say patro is father, but if I say patrino is my mother. Homo is men, and if I say homino, it is women. We have also another suffix which we call ind. It is wealthy of. Ind. Ami. Ami is to love. But if you say aminda, it's something which is deserved to be loved. Something which deserves to be loved is aminda. East. East, we use east when we mean a profession. If I say maybe verki is to discover. But the person, or maybe it's to discover verki or to write. If I say verkisto is a writer, verkisto, a writer. Labori is to work. A worker is called laboristo. E.g., to become. Pala, paligi. Pala is maybe large. If I can say paligi, is to round things large. Uyo, uye. Uye is container. Container, tree, or country. I can say cigaro, cigaruyo. Cigaruyo, maybe cigaruyo, it's a box of cigarettes. Akvo is water, but the container which carries water, is called akvuyo. Akvuyo. So uyo means a container. Ul, a person. Bona is good. Bonulo, it's a person with a kind heart. Bonulo, a kind heart person. Indefinite meaning. Folio, foliumu. So we have some suffix which are normally you can find that very interested. On your left, there is a suffix with the meaning. On your right, we have an examples with the same suffix. So that's why I put two tables here. So you can see we do have other suffix. So let's also continue. We have add, continuous actions. So add, we use add when we mean the continuous of the action. For example, iro is maybe to go. Irado, it means the action which is continuing, the person, maybe the irado is an action of going, or action of walking. An, a member of a group. Clubo is a club, but the member of the club we call clubano. Clubano. Familio, it's a family, but the member of the family we call them familiano. These are the member of the family, familiano. Now you can hear that we use ano when you want to say these are my people. R, group or collection. I can say estro. Estro is a chief. Estraro is a maybe it's a group elected people. For example, in your association, you have members, but in your members, you have also people whom you elected, maybe the representative, you have the accountant. Those people whom you elected, we call them estrado. So we have aro, which means a group, a collection. Arch indicates undesirable quality, poor quality, something which is not good. Domacho. Ajo is things concrete manifestation. Bellagio may be something beauty. Eble, possibility. I can say eble, maybe. Eble, mangi is to eat. Mangebla is something which may be eaten. Something which may be eaten. Mangebla, ebla. Etz, abstract quality. Li admiris la bonezzo de lia ago. Egg is big. As I showed you, the first one was eight. Eight was small, but now is egg is big. Augmentative. Domo, I gave you the same example, was domo is a house. And if I say dometo, it was a small house. But a big house is domego. Ego, domego. And the A, we use A where when we want to mean a place. Eyo, learning is to study. But if you say where to study, we call it lerneyo. Lerneyo is a school. So I think you will have also time to go through those suffixo, as you will have time to make your own sentences by using this suffixo. So grava, idiomaggio, kai fraso. This is also important idioms and the phrases maybe you may need in your daily conversation. For example, we have eble. Eble is maybe or perhaps. Iom post iom, little by little. Iomet, a little bit. Mem compreneble, obviously. Nidiru, let's say. Pli my pli, more or less. Relat al, relating to. Temas pri, it's about. Verscheine, probably. Tune, isn't it? So this also, they are the same idioms and the phrases maybe which someone can use. If we say eble, it's already a phrase. It's a sentence which it has meaning. So you can see that how Esperanto is good, and also how you may use these use idioms and the sentences in your daily conversation. So guys, before we start with the second topic, so is there anyone who has a question from this one, so that also I may go through and give you some deep meaning? For those who may join, is there anyone who has a question and you say, maybe Patrick, I didn't understand this one. How can we use it in a sentence so that I can also give a second meaning for you to understand? It's okay. So maybe you may ask, because we are not going to last, let me proceed. So now we can start with colors. In Esperanto also, we have colors. So we have blanca. Blanca is white color. Blua is blue. Bruna is brown. Flava is yellow. Grisa is gray. Negra is black. Ruja red, and the Verda is green. So these are the common colors which we may also need in our daily life. So when you are talking in Esperanto and they want to say a blanca color, a white color, don't forget that a white color is a blanca. And the rest of the colors here, which I have enumerated. Let's also see numbers. Let's see numbers in Esperanto. Now, as we see now, we are just starting with another topic. So we are now to numbers. Nombroi. In Esperanto, we say nombroi. So we'll start to account from 1 up to 100. So when you say 0 is nulo. Nulo, 0. Nulo. 1, 2, 3, quatro, quinze, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So when you arrive on deck, you stop. I can repeat. Nulo, 1, 2, 3, quatro, quinze, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the best of Esperanto, when you reach deck, you will take deck and you start by 1. If you say 11, you say deck 1. Deck 2 is 12. Deck 3, deck 4, deck 15, deck 6, deck 7, deck cock, deck now, do deck. 20 is do, so you take the do and you add deck, it means 20. 3 deck is 30. Kivar deck, Kivin deck, Ses deck, Step deck, and the cent is 100. Do cent is 200. 3 cent is 300. Mil is 1,000. Do mil is 2,000. Miliono is 1 million. So you can see how much easy the language is. So allow me to call Alasan. Can you read for us from 1 to maybe to 20? Alasan, can you read for us from 1 to 20? Aminata Jawara, can you read for me from 1 to 20?
Okay, sir. Alasan is alasan.
Okay, Alasan.
Nulo. Uno. Nulo. Uno. Do. 3. Kivar. Kevin. Ses. Sep. Ok. Now. Deck. Deck uno. Deck do. Deck 3. Deck Kivar. Deck Kevin. Deck Ses. Deck Sep. Deck Ok. Deck now. Do deck.
Thank you so much. Aminata Jawara.
Okay. Nulo, uno, du, tri, kivar, kivin, sep, sep, ok, now, dek, dek uno, dek du, dek tri, dek kivar, dek kivi, dek ses, dek sip, sep, dek ok, dek now, du dek. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Faith Amina.
Nulo, uno, du, tri, kivar, kivin, ses, sep, ok, now, dek. Dek uno, dek du, dek tri, dek kivar, dek kivin, dek ses, dek sep, dek ok. Dek now, du dek.
Thank you. Alima.
Nulo, uno, du, tri, kivar, kivin, ses, sep, ok, now, dek, dek uno, dek du, dek tri, dek kivar, dek kivin, dek ses, dek sep, dek ok, dek now, du dek.
Thank you, Alima. Her Majesty. Your Honor, Her Majesty, please, can you read for us?
Hello. Thank you for welcoming me. I'm new. Actually, I'm trying to learn everything. What would you want me to read?
Yes, I want you only to read. Can you read from the one in Esperanto?
Esperanto, like nulo, dek unu. I'm saying something like that. Unu, which means one. Dek
Yes.
kudu,
12. No, don't read in English. Can you only proceed with?
Okay, unu, du.
Proceed with Esperanto only.
Oh, nulo, unu, du, tri. Kivar, Kevin, ses, sept, ok, now, dek. Dekunu, dekudu, dektri, dekkever, dekkevin, dekses, deksept, dek, okay. Deknau, dudek, tridek, kradek, cent, ducent, trisent, mil, dumil.
Thank you. Yeah, you are now making
Have I
good.
gotten anything right?
Yes, congratulations on your first day.
Oh,
so I'm
thank
happy
you.
with that.
Yeah,
So
actually,
Ibrahim Mugisha,
Yes, please.
can you read for us?
Yeah. Nulo, uno, du, tri, kivar, kivin, ses, sep, ok, now, dek. Dek uno, dek du, dek tri, dek kivare, dek kivin, dek ses, dek sep, dek ok. Dek now, du dek, tri dek, kivar dek, cent, du cent, tri cent, mil, du mil.
Thank you so much. So I think on numbers, yeah, you should try to read as much as you can, and put it in your heart, not only reading, but when I want you to read and maybe to memorize, because at the end of, you will need these numbers in your, maybe your calculation, or maybe when you are talking to someone. For example, when I can say 122. 122. 122. 122. Now we know 100 and the 22. So who can just try to okay, 122.
Cent, do, dec, do.
Yes, cent, do, dec, do. Yes, it's okay. This is correct.
Thank
Cent,
you.
do, dec, do. And the one, for example, I can say 522.
Kevin sent do that do.
Kevin sent, do, dec, do. Yes, you're right. Kevin sent, do, dec, do. There you go.
Okay.
You can see that the best is to have a foundation. The foundation is what? Is to know how I can say Kevin 5 and the cent is 100. So the easiest way in Esperanto is to know the basic. The basic is one from 1 to 10 or 1 to 20. Yeah, but it's from 1 to 10 because if you want to say 11, it will ask you to take 10 and to add 1 plus 1. So if there we can say 10 is dec, and I want to say maybe 16. 60 in Esperanto is 6, and the 10 is dec. I can take dec and I add 6 is dexes. So there you see that
16,
yeah,
Dexes.
it's very
Okay.
yes,
Sure.
dexes. But if you change and they say says dec, you take 6 and you add dec, it means is 60. So when you take dec 10 and you add 6, it means is 10 plus 6 is 16. But if you take number 6 plus 10, it is 60. So we see how best you can make easy these numbers. So I didn't prepare much, but I say that maybe let me try to give you those propositions as we may need them in our daily conversation as we kick maybe on Saturday. We'll see maybe a new chapter of our lessons. Today we managed to finish maybe the first part of the first module. Sorry?
I just wanted to ask 50 because I didn't see 50.
50? Okay,
Yeah.
so now 50, Mr. Ibrahim Mugisha, you know how much is maybe 5 is what?
Kevin that 50 is Kevin that.
Yeah, I'm asking Mugisha. Mugisha, 5 is what in Esperanto?
Yes.
Yes. 5 is Kevin. Okay.
Kevin.
5 is Kevin. And 10 is what? Is dec. Okay. So you start by saying 5 and you add dec. Is Kevin dec.
Kevin dec. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. And if you want maybe to say 7, you take 7 and you add dec. It means sep dec. So this is the formula on how maybe you can make easy your your what? Your numbers. So for example, you can say I was born maybe in 1999. I was born in 1999. How can we say this one? It is 1999. Who is the champion?
You say 1,000?
1999.
Okay. 1 mil. Now cent. Now deck.
Now deck now.
Now deck now, yes.
Yes. So when you say when we are just saying about years, we don't add unu. We only say mil.
Okay.
Because we know mil is 1,000. And if you say unu mil, it is 1,000. But we normally say in Esperanto mil. Mil, now cent, now deck now. Here we mean so and when I say maybe I was born maybe in 1,000 or in 2,000, it is maybe 2,000, and I know this generation is part of us here. You should also know when you were born, because next week I will give you the month, and I will also give you days of the week, and maybe other things, the body or human being. So now you start knowing your eyes, your teeth, your mouth, your body. So we see everything which surrounding us, and then from there we kick to another point. So don't miss on today's lesson, because I will just even put some images on our PPT. It will be beautiful. It is taking me too much time to design it, but I know that before the end of the day tomorrow, my presentation I will be already ready, and on Saturday we'll kick. So try to connect early. Okay, guys. So is there anyone who has a question? Today I didn't prepare many. So I'd like to welcome Mr. Alasan and Her Majesty. Please, I don't want to call you every day, Your Majesty. You'll try to put your really name here. Okay. And also, let me also welcome Ibrahim Mugisha. So in this class, we have people from the Gambia, when people from Kenya, we have people also from DRC, we have people also from Burundi, and also we have other people from Uganda. So guys, you can see that we have many nationalities in this group. So don't take it as a small group. You may be few, but you are rich, because we trust you, and we know that you're gonna represent us in your countries. As Esperanto also is international language, with people with kind heart, and also with people who love each other. So this is our identity as Esperantisto. We know that when we gather together, we are family. So if today I travel and I go to DRC, I don't want to book a hotel, because I only request for Esperantisto in the country, and I will be the guest. So if people come in to Burundi, they don't need to book a hotel. Let me know. We have a lot of people here who can take you. So this is our identity as Esperanto. So remember, guys, next year we are having we have a lot of activities which will be happening internationally. So we have an international congress which will happen in Indonesia. We have also the international conferences which also will happen in Czechoslovakia. We have also a teacher international conference which will happen in Serbia. So, and also we are thinking on organizing on African Congress, We don't know. We have not yet decided the country, but we have so far received one from Kenya, and I think we are working on that one. So we let you know, but keep learning, keep improving your grammatical, keep also revising, as the selection will be tough. The selection will be tough. We need people with strong capability of speaking. We need also people who will show up. And also, don't forget that also in Tanzania, we've so far received a request from the representative of Masai in Tanzania, who want maybe to send some people who might who might teach also Esperantisto Masaya, because also we want the culture of Masai to be visible in the world. So are we in touch with the representative of Masai in Tanzania nationally? So I might need some of you guys to be our representative from there. So try to impress me as much as possible so that also I might defend your profile based on your Esperanto language. So this is the end of the day today. Please let's connect early on Saturday as we kick on our day 12. So if there is nothing to add or to request, I might ask you also to say that we love you so much, and also let's meet on Saturday. Thank you so much. Gis revido.
May God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you too. So as we keep recording our class, you will be requesting to leave the meeting. Alasan, can you leave the meeting, please?